Hello everyone, it's Kerry Jeffrey here from Emotional Autoimmunity. I am a clinical hypnotherapist, counsellor and life coach, and I help people online all over the world to overcome the trauma, the stress and the anxiety and overwhelm of living with chronic autoimmune conditions or any sort of chronic disease, because it does have such a huge impact on your life. So I wanted to pop in today to share something that I was talking about with a client, because so often I know when these sort of conversations come up with a client that it's something that's going to be relatable to other people out there. And we were talking about something in psychology that's often talked about as destination addiction. And you might recognize this in yourself or in people that you know. So destination addiction is for people who are always focusing on the next goal and the next goal and the next goal. So they are always future focused. They're always generally high achievers, and they always want to achieve those goals. But what happens is when they achieve a goal, rather than sit in that goal and rather congratulate themselves about that goal and what they've achieved, their focus immediately goes to the next goal. So their attention remains always in the future. And this can cause a lot of anxiety, it can cause a lot of pressure, and it can cause a lot of stress for people. Now, what I was talking about with my client today was a very similar thing. And sometimes when we get chronic illness, we have this thing of when I'm well enough. So when I'm well enough, I'll try that. When I'm well enough, I'll do that. When I'm well enough, my life will change. I will be who I want to be. And it's very similar to things that you probably felt before chronic illness, which is like when I'm thin enough, my life will start. When I'm in a relationship, my life will be complete. When I finally have a child, my life will begin. When I get that dream job, I'll really have it made. That's another form of that destination addiction. So what it's basically saying is that my life will only be good if it meets these certain conditions. So how does this apply with chronic illness? You can feel or waste so much time thinking about where you think you should be or where you want to be or how well you want to feel. You can get so caught up in making your lifestyle interventions, dieting really hard, taking all your supplements, doing all of your research in order to get to where you want to go. Now, the problem with this is it stops you from accessing anything that is good in your life right now, because the only time we ever live or are alive or experiencing is right now, not in the future, not in the past, right now. And if all you're focusing on is that when I'm well enough, right, one, you're missing all the good things, things that you can enjoy or things you can appreciate or things that you can do that are actually in this moment. And the second important part of this is that it will make you feel that what you are doing now is not enough because you're not well enough yet. So it sucks all of the joy and it sucks all of the life out of whatever you're doing now. And when I was talking about this with my client, and she's still pretty new to diagnosis and she's still in a lot of overwhelm, and she got very emotional and she said, well, it's all right for you, Kerry. You're well enough now, like you're okay now. And I accept that, right? That's her emotion. She's frustrated, she's scared, she's angry. And I said, absolutely. And what I'm talking to you about and what I'm teaching you right now is what I used every day when I wasn't well enough, right? It's about staying in the day. It's about focusing on what you can do now and what you can appreciate and what you can find some joy in and some comfort in and all of those nice little moments, and let that be enough, right? Rather than think my life will only get better when I'm well enough. My life will only get better when I've made this recovery. My life will only be good when I've achieved remission. You've got to bring the good that's already available right into the now. So I'd like you and really encourage you to practice staying in the moment, finding anything that you can, even if it's something as simple, and this is what I used to do when I was bedbound, if it's something as simple as appreciating how comfortable my bed was, or the light shining through the window, or looking at one of the lovely little things that I've got in my room that gives me joy. So just finding something that you can appreciate. Stop that destination addiction. This is your life right now. So see what you can find to get some peace in it, or some joy in it, or some comfort, or some relief in it. Okay, I hope that's been helpful for you. If you are really struggling, remember, I invite everybody to book a free discovery session with me. It's all online. We meet up wherever you are, as long as our time zones are compatible. It's all on a wonderful platform called Zoom, so it's just like doing a FaceTime or video call. So I encourage you to do that. It's completely free. So you get to chat with me and meet me for 25 minutes and talk about if my therapy programs can help you get a little bit back into control of your life, to relieve that anxiety, to get rid of any trauma and help you feel better. So I'm going to go and have my lunch. Bye.